Hello and welcome to the all-new NAPA pre-race show presented by the NAPA Media Network. I am King, back for Season 10 of the NAPA Auto Parts Cup Series, joined by Mirage as usual. And before we get going here under green tonight for the Exxon Mobil Clash at Stafford, let's go over some of the key talking points for tonight and take a look at our RPM rundown. So, kicking us off tonight for the pre-race show on the RPM rundown here at Stafford. The race distance is 100 laps. 3 stages divided up to 25, 25, and 50 laps to meet our distance. Half-mile short track here with 7 degrees to 8.5 degrees of banking in each corner. And it's different on each side. 1 and 2 is different from 3 and 4. Going to be something to watch. But this is a very narrow short track here at Stafford here. Very close quarters racing. Going to see a lot of contact. And this is going to act as a season wake-up call for these drivers because it's been a while since they've been in the car. Been a while since they've been racing. And so it's going to be interesting to see how these guys handle, how they adjust with all the returning drivers and some of the rookies as well. And that leads us into our final point. The new drivers, the new teams, teammates, and the all-new race cars here in the Cup Series making their debut tonight at Stafford. Should be fun to watch, see what drivers can adapt the best. But with that, Mirage, you got anything you want to add before we take it away to pre-race ceremonies?
Averaging around 19.7 to 19.6 second laps in our practice and qualifying sessions. Our top speed very low, for a short flat track like this. The average speed you normally got around that 120, 130 mile per hour range, and the top speed was set by Forza in qualifying with 157 miles per hour coming down the backstretch. Very, very deep corner entries too. You're going to see these drivers, and they're going to be just sending these cars as hard as they can directly into the entrance of that corner so that they can slow down, move back in, and try and get the best exit they can. This is a very unique track, and this could show up to be some incredible bump and run racing that we're about to see here at Stafford.
Absolutely. I'm ready to get to the action, but before that, we've got a few pre-race ceremonies to take care of, as always. So with that, please rise for the United States National Anthem. And now, for the most famous words in motorsports, to get us started here at Stafford. That's the wrong soundboard. It's been a while, guys. Where is it? There it is.
God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your engine!
That's when you guys are supposed to start your engines, Okay, whatever. Engines are fired here at Stafford. A few moments away from seeing the green flag. I'm excited. I won't even lie, I'm excited. Let's see. Oh, that's not right. There we go. All right. Excuse me.
The Roblox audio.
All right, back in the broadcast booth.
Yeah.
And
You
just
gotta
a few
fix it.
moments away from seeing the green flag at Stafford. We'll be right back after this.
God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your
About a month of anticipation has finally brought us back to the racetrack for the NAPA Auto Parts Cup Series. The Exxon Mobil Clash has returned, and we're here at Stafford Motor Speedway ready to get this 10th season of the NAPA Auto Parts Cup Series kicked off. And it's going to be a good show. I am King in the booth, joined by Mirage, as always, ready to bring you all the action here on the NAPA Media Network from tonight's race. And we are just about ready to get rolling here.
Like I said in the intro, very short track. Very unforgiving track. It's been compared to, the likes of Martinsville and North Wilkesboro, sometimes even Darlington, this kind of short, flat track racing that we're going to be seeing. There's going to be a lot of bumping, most likely, especially as we come through here. 100 laps we're going to be able to see here. Just barely missed the rain that was coming on Monday. Very cloudy, and it's a bit humid out here. A bit cold for a race day, but it'll probably heat up over the length of today. 55 degrees.
Start rolling under yellow. The big boy starting lineup. Queeg, rookie to the league, takes his first pole in the Clash alongside the one of Haas. Behind them in row 2, Forza and Lucas, two drivers returning to Cup Series competition. Row 3, the 31 of Zach, back in the 31 car after last season with Drone Strike Racing, and a rookie to the league, the 28 of Balls. Row 4, the 41 of Supreme, retired from full-time racing last season, but found a part-time home with late night racing, going to roll off alongside the 52 of Kane, Cup Series rookie. Row 5, old veteran 24 Ford back in the car for Bear Motorsports alongside another rookie, the 40 of Worson. Row 6, no, sorry, I think that's 6. The 97 of Logan alongside the 99 development car of Russell tonight. And row 7, the 69 of David, going to roll off alongside the 7 of Nas, his teammate in Dynaco Racing Motorsports, a promotion for the driver of the 69 after a strong Break Series season last year. And rounding out our field tonight, the 48 of Frost, rookie to the league from Bear Motorsports, going to roll off alongside the 15 of Ariels, rookie for Blazing Knowledge Motorsports.
A lot of rookies. We counted just before here. 7 out of the 15 cars are rookies. But we're coming to the green flag into the restart zone, and away we go. For the first time in Season 10 in the NAPRA, Forza already all the way down to the bottom. Lots of contact there. They are 3 wide. Oh my goodness, almost around. There's one of those cars in the back. A lot of bumping. Forza now fighting Lucas for the front. Lucas goes high. Forza goes to the bottom and takes the lead of the race.
Lucas tried to come back down in front of the 52 of Kane. Pole sitter did not get a good start. The 39 of Queeg all the way back outside of the top 5. Got to try and sort his way back forward. But he's got a car in sideways in front of him now. That's the 40 of Worsen trying to get it straightened out as they're single file most of the way at the front of the field.
A lot of chaos going on in the back of the field. A lot of bumping. We saw a little bit of contact with the walls there with the 97 and the 15. They're still fighting like crazy up in the front, and they're fighting like crazy basically the entire length of this field. But really what we're going to have to pay attention to is this. Forza, around goes the 40 in the background, is Forza and Lucas. These two, they have been the undisputed champions of flat tracks in the NAPA Cup Series, and they are most likely going to be leading the pack today, and we're going to see how they're going to battle coming out through these 100 laps.
Forza still leading the way, but Lucas keeping him honest right on the bumper as they still continue to try and get sorted out further back in the pack. Now Supreme sideways into turn 3, able to correct it and hold on to his position in third. Hobbs and Kane, teammates side by side behind him now. Here comes the 99 of Lucas with the shove from the 31 of Zach behind him into the picture, and around goes the 31.
Around goes the 31. Oh my goodness, and they all pile up behind him, and then the 1.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
And how that is not a caution, you will never know. But Supreme makes it out of there alive. The 1 of Hobbs makes it out of there alive. 15 as well. A lot of close fighting. My goodness, I have never seen short track fighting like this in the NAPRA before.
There's absolutely nowhere to run here at Stafford. I mean, it is a tiny racetrack in Supreme.
Is the 41. Oh my goodness me.
Oh, and they're still wrecking. My goodness.
Just tied. Oh wow. Like I said earlier, how that is not a caution, you will never know. But still 2 wide, even 3 wide on a couple occasions. 2
veterans disconnected from the pack. Ford and Supreme both spun around on that same lap, and now Balls jackknife with the 15 on the front stretch.
Oh my goodness, there's so much going on now, and the caution flag is out, mostly due to that collision with Balls and also due to the collision with Supreme. That is our first caution of the night, and wow, that is crazy.
What a start to the night. Wow.
Yeah.
Gonna be like this all night, and this is why we made Stafford the Clash.
Yeah.
This is why we made Stafford the Clash and not a points paying race.
Oh my goodness. If only it was a points paying race. I mean,
oh my goodness.
What would have happened.
That would be the end of the league, I'm pretty sure.
That would be, yeah. That's something Torino would delete the server about.
Absolutely. But under yellow for the first time tonight, Forza comes to take the race back.
One thing that I found pretty interesting is there was a 20-second gap between the top 5 and the rest of the pack when the caution came out. Obviously, it's dropped down now. That huge gap that these guys in the front have been creating, Forza and Lucas and Russell and also Hobbs, also Lucas, Russell, all veteran drivers of the league, they definitely know how to get their way around here, but Hobbs, only in his 2nd season now, he's coming off 3 wins in his rookie year at Dynaco Racing Motorsports in that Honda for the number 1, as the pits are now open. But yeah, Hobbs definitely going to try and see what he can do here in his 2nd year. Like I said, got 3 wins last year, trying to improve that stat now. Dynaco Racing Motorsports would definitely be happy if he does. Also now drifting into the pits, and
Lucas goes wide.
Wide into the pit entry. Maybe he misjudged and was trying to get back on the racetrack, but lap 12 now.
It's even tough to get on the pit road for these drivers here in Stafford. I mean,
oh my goodness.
Nowhere to run. Contact between teammates, the 39 and the 27 at the top of pit road. League trying to get into his box.
Calamity's just tried to get into pit lane.
In and out of pit road.
Yeah. wow, so Forza.
Slower stop for the 31.
Back to the pack. Now in 5th is the 47.
Had a few cars stay out. All the 4 cars in front of Forza, that'd be the 24 of Ford, 69 of David, and 40 of Worson, and 99 of Russell. So 3 Chevrolets, 2 Bear, 1 Late Night Racing, and Dynaco Racing Motorsports Honda in the 69.
Now there is a drive-through penalty for the number 48 of Frosty, the Bear Motorsports Chevy. The number 48, he hasn't been doing too well, at least in this first little stint here, and especially what was shown in, you know, practice, and he came in P7 in the first practice, but then dropped back to P12 in practice 2, and, you know, there's a lot of pressure, especially for the 48, you know, taking over after one of the legends of the sport, retired, and, you know, there's definitely going to be a lot of pressure coming with that, and we're going to have to see how he's going to be able to run with that pressure throughout the rest of the season.
All right, well, here we are, double file coming to the green. Worson and Russell, 2 Cup Series rookies on the front row, and we're back green at Stafford.
At green, they are already 3 wide on multiple. Oh my
Supreme!
goodness me! That is Supreme.
Up into the air.
And up into the air, and they are all wrecking. Around goes the 99 of Russell. And they're all spreading out again. There goes the 97 of Logan as well. Big contact in the front between the 47 and the 40 now battling for
Look, it's on his side!
Oh my goodness! Wow, caution is immediately out.
Caution comes back out. Now for the race back. Forza looking to take it again over Worson.
Now there is
Supreme sideways again in turn 2, or turn 3, excuse me.
It comes with the race back with Lucas and the 31 of Zach. Lucas just wall rides the rest of it, and he takes 13th place.
Wow.
That was crazy. I mean, we pointed out, especially in practice, you know, those 2 track entry gates there. Oh wow, Lucas. Those 2 track entry gates at turn 1. We were gonna say it's a matter of time before someone hits it, and it just so happened to be the unfortunate soul of Supreme who did. One of them has been covered up, but the other one has not. And so, you know,
the haulers are out there. The haulers are out there.
Haulers,
that's how the cars enter and exit the track. And we've closed it up ever since practice 2 concluded and qualifying concluded, because there's no need to exit the track, but there's still that entry one open. And I mean, it obviously just caught Supreme right there.
At 48 and 28 still yet to serve their drive-through penalties. 28 of balls coming in for the Jarrero Motorsports. And you know, Jarrero, they have been rumored to have some of the best signings of the off-season. I mean, Jarrero, they picked up a lot of good talent on these off-season tryouts, and they've been shown that possibly they could be the underdogs in this D1 and most definitely D2 as well.
Pit road open once again. 41 of Worson, 40 of Worson once again gonna stay out. 24 of Ford gonna come down. As well as 69, 48, 15. A little bit of contact between them, trying to get to their pit boxes. 28 completely out of his box, and the 1 also on pit.
And the 15 of Ariel, brand new driver for Lace Technology Motorsports in Cup Series. He now has a drive-through penalty, I'm guessing, for stepping out of his box. Yeah, we're definitely gonna see incidents like that happen. You know, like I was saying earlier, this is such a quick entry corner.
Kingwood. Sorry to interrupt. King, what do you need me to tell them?
Tell them that they need to have stages checked to yes on their ticker settings.
Okay.
And then tell them the stage distance is 25, 50, 100.
Anyways, a little bit of a official break there, just kind of making sure that our broadcast is okay. But like I was saying earlier, some incidents like that may happen, especially restarts around, goes the 40th worst. And incidents like that have been happening, and, you know, turn 1, we've been looking through, especially this turn 1, you enter that corner at almost full speed and full throttle, 150 miles an hour into turn 1, and then you just slam the brakes very, very close to the wall, and very close to those entry gateways as well. And it's just a crazy sight seeing that. On our notes here, we have turn 1, the entry is 150 miles an hour, and the apex is 98 on average for these cars, and that just shows how much they have to brake and get off the throttle just so that they can carry that speed directly through into the exit of turn 2 and try and make a move, especially down the back straightaway. But
we'll see how it ends out here. Forza and Logan the front row, Worsen and Supreme, Late Night Racing teammates behind them in row 2. We're back greeted Stafford with 2 to go in stage number 1.
Worsen already into the infield. Ooh, bit of contact there. They are 4 wide behind him. And almost 5 for a second. Forza now pulling away from the pack, but now 3 wide between...
Russell goes around.
15, around goes Russell, and around goes the 69.
David sideways, gonna come up.
Oh no, barely missing. David is the 48.
White flag in stage 1.
Stage 1, white flag, here we go. And it looks like it's a big battle for second place here, the 98 and the 27. Forza comes around the final turn, he's going to take stage 1, around goes the 97.
Logan around off of the final corner, right across the line.
Right across
Not
the
sure
line,
where
the
he's going to come
27.
in.
Yeah, the 27 will take the stage. Logan, 97, Lightning McQueen throwback car, he will be in 3rd. There goes around the pace car of Forza.
Ford forgot where the brake pedal was. It's been a while for these drivers, man.
Yeah,
you forget where the brake pedal is.
Yeah, long break, you're really wondering what foot is the brake, and sometimes, you know, you use your right and you go straight into another driver, you can just, I don't know, blame it on the track temperature or something. Fourth caution of tonight now for the stage. Stage ends 25. Next stage will be another 25 laps, and then the long one's going to be 50.
Well, interesting first stage. Forza takes the green and white checkered flag for no points. This is an exhibition race. The class does not award any points to any drivers.
These guys are fighting so hard for no points. You know, you gotta be thinking.
You love to see it, though.
About that.
You love to see it, though. It just gets me excited for what we're gonna see all season, when there are points on the line and when these wins mean more than they do for just the clash. But right now, we've seen Forza. I mean, business as usual, dominating so far. Always finds its way to the front. And another good run for Lucas as well. He got his first career win last season at Richmond, another short track, and here he is running well at Stafford, another short track, making a name for himself here on these short ovals. Busy pit road, contact made. Ford around, I think.
Everyone's on pit road now.
So loud.
Just watching the 27 be assaulted, as I believe that was the 39 getting into his pit box, and the 28 again with... Wow, again for the penalty for the 28 of balls. He cannot keep his foot off the throttle when coming into the pit road. Wow. What are you?
This is why we do the class. It's time for these drivers to get excuse me, time for these drivers to get accustomed to how these cars drive and how a race goes before the biggest race on the schedule, the Daytona 500 next weekend.
Most definitely. These guys got to learn how to get these cars to go, especially on this kind of short track, this kind of challenging track. Russell.
How to get them to stop, rather.
Yeah, sure, that's also a probably good idea. And, you know, it's also good for us up here in the booth to have the clash so that we can get a little bit of laughter out before the real season starts.
Absolutely. Oh, but I am excited for Daytona next week. It's going to be a show.
Yeah,
I can promise you that. Looks like we're going to be
a show.
Green this time. Drivers choosing their lanes. Russell, the control car now. Forza to his inside. Behind them in row 2, the 52 of Kane alongside the 41 of Supreme. Row 3, the 15 of Ariel alongside the 27 of Lucas. Row 4, Frost, and Logan. So, coming back to the Ohio Edison restart zone,
Huge jump
Russell
by
on the
41.
gas,
Oh,
and he gets turned!
Oh, that is the 99 of Russell goes around immediately. Here
Oh,
comes
and
the
contact for the
41,
lead
big
between
contact
Forza and
47
Supreme.
6 car numbers off each other, and they are going one-on-one. Here, coming into turn 4. Supreme and Forza. Supreme came back from that wreck that he had earlier. Green flag is in the air. Don't mind what you see on the ticker. As they are 3 wide, and behind him, around goes the 97 of Logan Hahn to
Nearly.
the outside wall.
3 wide down the backstretch into turn 3. It's going to
my
be tight.
goodness.
Lucas up the track into the 52 and the 97.
Around goes the 40 of Worson.
They're going to lose a handful of positions.
Oh.
Honda affiliates get together there.
Ooh, big contact between the 41 and the 47. Almost around goes the 4-time champion of Forza.
These two have a
41
history.
hard.
These two have raced each other for a
Oh.
long time. And they're always making contact when they're racing each other. Here comes
That's giving
Lucas
them
now.
chance. Here comes Lucas down the inside of the 47. Wow.
Here's another look at the restart where the 99 got spun out by his former teammate as of last season, the 41 now of Supreme. And then a look at this 3 wide going into turn 3 here between the 97, 52, and 27 just a few laps ago. That put Lucas in this position now to race for the lead here with these 2 veterans.
These 2 guys, 79 wins between them, and then Lucas comes in and makes it a flat 80. And there goes Lucas to the inside,
lead.
and the 27 takes the lead.
Trying to protect from the 41 going into turn 1. Supreme, a very aggressive corner entry sideways on the bottom of the racetrack.
Incredible aggression by Supreme. Holy cow.
27 up the track. Here comes the 41 back to the top spot. Can he bring it off the outside? Cannot quite carry the run. 47 puts him in the wall. Now here comes the 39 coming into this 3-car battle, looking to make it 4. That's your pulse hitter in the 39. That's Queeg. Highest running rookie in the class right now.
Yeah. Queeg has been an incredible talk of the town. He got 2nd in practice 1 and got 1st in practice.
Oh,
and
what
up.
in the
Oh my
world?
goodness me! That is the 52
of Kane.
Upside down coming into turn 2. And I do not know what happened
What
to that
happened
Series
to
XM 52 car. I could not tell you, but the
Does
caution
he have a
flag is
tire
out.
down?
Lucas will win the raceback. I believe that he flipped.
He was upside down.
Flipped,
I think he has a tire down. That
my
looks
goodness.
like what happens when you have a tire down.
Wow. Yeah, you have a tire down and then you just go flying over the fence.
Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it?
As we've got a Charlotte-like turn 3, we just have those billboards behind him, no fence, we're just waiting for the 52 of Kane to flip over him. What in the world?
What is happening? He's breakdancing! He's breakdancing!
He's just Beybladed.
What the freak?
We're not supposed to be laughing on stream, but you know, it's
Oh,
impossible
man.
to hold it back.
That was a great green flag run too, but caution's back
my
out.
goodness.
We'll bunch them back up and see if we can recreate something like that. But pit road will be open here shortly, I'm sure. Yep, there it is. The green light is
there
on.
It is. Just as that happened, I had taken a sip of my water and I almost spit it out all over the papers that we have here on the desk, so...
Don't do that. We need those. Man.
Wow. That is incredible.
Anyway, we had a really good run going there, but
Put your phone on Do Not Disturb.
oh right, sorry. I don't even know where to go after that. Let's take a look at the rosters, I guess. I mean, we have a full...
Why not?
We don't have a full team, but running very well, though, for what is present. Drum Strike Racing. We got 2 drivers here, or 3 drivers here, sorry. Lucas, Zach, and Queeg all present here for the clash. And the 39 and the 27 running inside the top 5. 39 ran down the top 3 who were having a hell of a battle before the caution flag came out. And then their third teammate, Zach, not too far behind him, right outside the top 5, 6th, following this caution and pit stop. So we'll see what Zach can do here with a little bit of track position, and if he can hold on to it through this restart. Gonna go green with just a few laps left in stage 2 whenever we do see the green flag.
Yeah.
But the one Drone Strike Racing driver not present, the 26 of Dragon, made another deep playoff run last season. Decided to skip out on the Clash, but I'm sure we'll see him at Daytona looking to defend his Daytona 500 crown last season.
Yeah. Pace cars on wall. Yeah. So, most likely will be pit lane closed, and we are choosing this time. I would not be surprised if someone hits the cone, but here we go up now. Forza to the bottom, Lucas up on the top. Forza's being followed by the 41 of Supreme. Like we said, these guys have been at it quite frequently throughout their careers and also in the Clash, but here into turn 3, the pace car's going to come off to the green flag.
Forza and Lucas the front row, 47-27. Had a bit of a rivalry last season. Let's see if they've sorted it out over the offseason. Back green at Stafford, 5 to go in stage 2.
Forza immediately with the lead, bouncing off the walls there as the 41 of Supreme.
Oh, Supreme sideways with the 27. Little contact there, but they keep it together.
Yeah, that is some incredible racing we're seeing between these two. Big contact between the 41 and the 47.
Supreme really likes to use that apron to help his car turn, but it's working for him.
Yeah, he does.
Teammates battling for second or third behind these two. Luke is going to pull around the outside of his teammate now onto the back bumper of the leaders.
You see these incredible paint jobs on these cars, but you just can't help but think that the right side of them will be completely stripped off by the end of this race.
Absolutely.
We have 2 to go in stage 2 as Lucas is coming down to the inside.
Oh!
Supreme!
Big
Lucas
contact.
Sideways. Wow.
3 wide behind this group. Ariel, Ford, and David 3 wide for a second going into turn 3. 15 able to pull forward. 2 laps to go.
In stage 2. Still side by side. Here comes Queeg. Here comes Queeg, otherwise known as Sekia. Lucas almost makes it 3 wide. Forza is going to be bringing us to the white and green flag.
Got the speed inside that 39 car. Put it on the pole. Fell back on the initial start, but now coming back to the front. White flag
Side
into the
by
back
side.
of the 47.
Ooh. Huge bump.
Supreme now on the bottom. Trying to get that car to drive off the corner. He clears for now. What will Forza have for him into turn 3? A bump up the track.
Green and white checkered is out. Forza, with that switchback, will take his second stage. And is, oh my goodness me,
Yeah, spun around by Supreme coming across the line. Not happy about how he was raced right there. And the caution is back out. Stage 2 come to a close, and now
how many casualties we'd have to deal with if this
50 laps, stage 3, all that's left on the horizon here for the Exxon Mobil Clash. Very, very short exhibition, but it has been fun so far.
No safer barriers on this track, and also that 90-degree angle that people love slamming their faces into. Ninth caution of the day, this time for a stage lap 52. Forza has 1-2 and is looking for 3. Pits are open as the 47 will be followed in by the 41. Speaking of the pits,
everybody coming down.
I just keep finding it funny that at the end of every caution, pace car overshoots the pit road by about 15 meters and then just goes into the grass.
I see that too. Yeah.
New graphics, new cars, mostly new drivers, and a new style for the pit road as well. So, but everything new doesn't seem to be new in the running order. Forza said order. Running order doesn't seem to be new there. Forza 2 trying to make it 3 probably here, trying to see if he can sweep the stages at Stafford. His line through here, like I said, this incredibly deep line, when he was on his own in, practice and qualifying, you saw him getting up so close to that outside barrier on each turn, and it's just incredible how well he's able to handle this car. But same thing with Supreme. Supreme has been extremely, extremely consistent here, running in the top 3, top 4 for the most part. So, looking to see what he's going to be able to do. Part-time driving in the 41 car from late night racing. 41 car used to be my racing number one back when I used to be racing, now taken by Supreme. So, choosing now. I think lights are on.
Russell and Worst in your front row. Pseudo teammates. Russell owns that 40 car, driving for Bear Motorsports. Forza and Balls behind them in row 2. Ariel and Supreme, row 3.
Pace car continues to overshoot, and we're green flag racing once again at Stafford.
Forza and Supreme swap positions on that restart. And now the 40! Around in front of the field, and the 99!
Around goes the 99 backwards.
And they're both going to save it. We'll stay green.
How on earth did they save that?
No idea. Forza.
Around goes the 24.
Forward, sideways, everybody in the wall coming off of turn 4. Oh! Lightning McQueen move from the Lightning McQueen car. My goodness, off of turn 4. Gonna stay on all 4 wheels and keep his green.
All his. Oh my goodness. 97 pulled a Zane Smith, now still side by side coming into turn 4 for the 57th time. And here comes an underdog into the top 3. Balls
28
in the
of balls.
Car.
4 wide.
4 wide coming into turn 2.
Words and balls. Russell. Forza bottom to top. 40 cars fishtailing down the backstretch.
Holy cow. This is incredible.
Here comes Ford now into the top 5. Look at the 24.
Of Logan. Oh my goodness, this is incredible. Longest stage of the race, they're going to have to find a rhythm to get put into, and then they are going to have to hold it out here. We're worrying about tires, we're worrying about fuel. They're going to have to make at least 1 or maybe even 2 pit stops to make it to the end here. 50 laps, and we're going to have 40 left, and they are 3 wide on multiple occasions.
Ariel now to the inside of the 24 of Ford, battling for 3rd here as Forza and Supreme have checked out from the rest of the field. The battles still continue all the way throughout. 24 looking to the inside, going to use the apron, get that Chevrolet to rotate. Oh, contact off of turn 4. Close call for the 24. Yeah.
Now Ford. he hasn't been really talked about, at least on the broadcast, much. But and I actually thought he is, 143 races is the winless streak for the number 24 car. I actually thought that he was a lap down. And he was being passed. Not very high expectations of the owner of this
got
league,
a car around. I think David. Yeah, a few cars
David
around.
And Zach. 143 races winless. Even a non-points paying race would count for him.
Stay green. 52 is backwards on the front stretch, but he's still going at speed. Gonna get it turned around. Oh, or will he? Yes, he will.
Oh, around goes Worsen. Off the front bumper of the 27 of Lucas, and he's going to give up that position. Oh, and around goes again.
Oh, and he's spinning again.
This 40 car is being just bullied today. Oh, very, very unfortunate for Worsen. That Chevy car for late night racing.
Forza got the lead away from Supreme while we weren't looking, and now Ford still trying to attack on this 15 car. 24 has come to life over the long run.
Ooh.
The longer this race has gone on, into the back bumper there.
Oh, what a send by Worsen. Oh my goodness. 48's almost around. 48 car. Oh. And yeah, that 48 car. It's a very nice scheme. What Bubba Wallace should have run,
Yeah, absolutely.
in my opinion. Yeah. And in doubt, real NASCAR drivers have to hire racing scheme experts. So,
Balls and Queeg side by side here for P6 across the front straightaway. This battle's been going on for the last few laps. Cannot get away from each other, trying everything they can to complete this pass and continue on, but they still fight on for P6. There's a 3-car battle up the road between Ford, Ariel, and now Lucas making his way back up through the field inside the top 5 now. Got one of the fastest cars here tonight, as well as his teammate. And a long run, looking to looking to play into his favor as he's coming forward.
Ford and Ariel, versus BTM versus Bear Motorsports. That's a classic rivalry there, and even this rookie, he's putting up a good fight against what some people would call the old timer of Ford. And, yeah.
I'm more impressed by Ford though. Got a very fast car. Just dropped 2 positions to the, or dropped 8 positions to the 27, but still fighting with this 15 here for 4th. Good run in the making here.
Wasn't she the same guy that bet on the under for?
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, you know. Okay, I will say I didn't have Ford qualifying for the race during qualifying. I said he wouldn't make the race. He surprised me. So I'll applaud him for that.
Top 5.
Applaud him for that, and I like to see my guy do good, man. My president of the league, I'm the VP. I like to see him do well, and so good to see him start off the season strong with a good run in the Clash. But now he's falling off from the 15 a bit. Here comes the 39 to his inside.
Here comes the 39. Oh, Joe,
pole winner right there.
Are you jinxing it?
I might be. That's a pole winning car though in that 39. He's gonna be fast.
That's a really fast car. I mean,
very impressive pole run as well.
Yeah, I don't know what in the world is happening with Drone Strike Racing here, but their cars, they had a 1-2 start up here. It was Queeg and Lucas on the first row. Queeg has been so fast as well. PSR, all 3 cars were in the top 5, actually, in there. That was Queeg, Lucas, and Zach. And, you know, those cars have been so quick just over the portion of this race, but Zach falling back a little bit, that 31 car into 8th place.
Got a car on pit road. 99 of Russell, first to hit pit road during this green flag run. Looks like
Russell, not the person I would have expected to go for the undercut.
Yeah, not running that well, so got to throw something at the wall, any type of strategy to try and get yourself back in it. I'm not mad at this call. I like it. We'll see if it works out for him. If he can maybe get a caution and then put himself in the front of the field for a restart.
Keep looking at the Edinburgh. What? The egg and bread car from David. They weren't able to get a paint job on that car quick enough, so they just kind of went with their roots there. It's actually becoming a quite iconic car. Oh, no, David here. Qualified P13, the 69 of David. Oh,
hey, Lucas is flying here.
That was the 48. I believe.
Lucas has ran down Supreme and gone by him here once again while we weren't looking. Now up to 2nd and making gains on Forza, it seems.
2.6 seconds. The lead of Forza from Lucas. We're going to see if he's going to be able to hold that off. And here comes Worson into the pits. Yeah. The wheel guns are
too far through his box. Completely out of his box, all the way in the 24s.
Wow. Oh yeah. And a drive-through there. Why is Henry?
I don't know.
And I believe that was the 52 of Kane that kind of used the 40 as a break.
Kane also on the line. Tight pit boxes here at Stafford. Good practice
Very tight. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Good practice for the rest of the season, where they are never this tight at any other track, I don't think.
This is going to be one of the smallest tracks we actually go to.
Absolutely.
Half a mile. Yeah.
That's why you made it the Clash. Well, okay. Most short tracks are half a mile, but this is like minuscule.
This isn't
made for big stock cars. Stafford isn't made for stock cars.
This is made for late models. This track is made for late models.
Yeah, late models.
The backstretch is 500 feet long.
Yeah. Very, very foreign territory for these big heavy stock cars. Oh, what was that? Big contact between the 99 and the 97. Going into turn 3, Russell slides through the grass.
Oh.
And now he's going to go a lap down, it looks like. What was that about?
What in the world? That kind of reminds me of some of the scenes we saw in the PTN series over the off-season, where people were just sending it into corners and accidentally taking themselves out. I really don't know what went on there.
Let's have another look at that. You'll see it here at the very top of your screen. Right there as Forza comes off of turn 2, heading into turn 3. 97 just comes right up through the grass. Drives right into the 99. I'm not sure what happened there. I'm not sure if Logan lagged and then just caught Russell, or what that was about. Was that frustrations, but
Oh no! And
not good for the 99.
we're now getting reports that Hobbs in the number 1 car, or Hobbs has been given he's DNF'd. Yeah, the number 1 for Dinoco Racing Motorsports is now out of this race.
Yeah, he's been sitting on pit road for a while.
We're waiting on word why. But anyways, Lucas now catching up to Forza.
He's
actually
catching Forza quickly.
Yeah.
He's the fastest car on track.
2.6 seconds around 10 laps ago, now 1.1. We're probably going to see a battle before the white flag even comes out.
Absolutely. Forza was sorting through some lap traffic, and that lap traffic did let Lucas go much easier. So we'll see if the gap starts to level out once the 27 makes its way past the 69.
You know, Forza has not stopped yet, neither has Lucas.
Yeah.
It's not really fuel that's going to be an issue, especially because
the tires.
Yeah, it's going to be the tires. I mean, we saw what can happen to these cars, and there are no tires left on them. It is final destination type stuff, but here comes Forza on Logan, not Lucas.
Gonna get those mixed up all season, I can already tell.
Yeah, me too. I was literally going to say for the stream.
Oh! Contact!
Big contact!
Logan fighting for his lap. He's allowed to race with 47 as hard as he wants to. And I know Lucas is loving to see this. Going into turn 1, Forza almost cleared himself in front of the 97. Now the blue flag being shown. He's going to give the spot up. And he's going to come to pit road.
Even though he's already a lap down.
That did a lot, though, for the 27. Now there's no cars in between the two. And now he's within a second. We'll see how hard will Lucas push before this pit stop. Will he even pit? And will he be able to catch Forza before this race is over with?
Yeah, that's definitely going to be,
47 to pit road.
Oh. Lucas has been the fastest car all night, and he's going to take the lead now, but is the small undercut here from Forza going to be enough to keep him out in front and sweep the race? I don't know why, the American flag just glitched out back and forth.
Here comes Lucas. Dives down onto the very flat pit road, very slow around that bend, and now he's going to get on. Drive-through penalty for the 15 of Ariel, making his first competitive green flag stop here in the NAPA Auto Parts Cup Series. Expected to make mistakes for these rookies, really for most drivers with how small these pit boxes are. Just got to get these worked out before the season starts and before they can really bite you.
Especially just the nature of this track. I mean, this is such an incredible track to make your Cup Series debut
on pit road.
Yeah.
Got a whole straightaway now.
Ooh, 31 drive-through.
Now that is not a rookie.
Zach. Yeah, that is not a rookie there. Yeah, Zach. Zach is very far from a rookie. That 31 DSR Ford.
Been here for a while.
16 wins. And, that is not something that you see from someone that experienced in this league.
Queeg and Kane fighting side by side. Not for position, though. 52 is a lap down. Queeg still on the lead lap. Yet to pit, though, I think, is the 39. No, maybe not. Okay. No, everybody's pit. Everybody's pit.
Everyone's pit, yeah.
Here comes Ford. Through the middle now. This is for position with the 39. This is for a top 5 between these two, Chevrolet and Ford.
Ford, a very long winless streak, but absolutely no hesitation to just keep pushing every single race. Top 5s, top 10s, they have been there like crazy. Even podiums, a 24 car is very consistent. Just can't really put it into victory lane.
Yeah. I think last season it was a little bit of fatigue for the 24 that really made him slow down at the end of the season, but now he's ready for the season. He's coming back strong. He's told me multiple times when we've talked, he's ready. He's excited for this season. And he thinks he's got a real chance to do an even... Did I say Teague?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, Ford's excited for the season in the league, and he's thinks he's got a good chance to do some special things on track, maybe even break that winless streak, but we'll just have to see.
Yeah, 143 races. Doesn't look too good. Might be 144. as we are 3 laps to go.
Oh!
And Forza has basically...
Oh,
Whoa!
no! Supreme
Oh, no.
and Logan were stopped on the backstretch. They got jackknifed together.
And
And
Ford
the
caught up in
caution's
that
gonna
as
come
well.
out.
Caution is out, and
With
that is
about
the
4 to
golden
go.
ticket for Lucas.
The whole field.
Yeah, golden ticket for the whole field. This might actually be
Gonna be overtime,
possibly.
yeah.
Yeah, it will be. Under 5 laps. Oh, wow. This could be Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory all coming true for the 27 car of Lucas. Gonna try and get his 2nd career win in the NAPRA. He didn't have him down. He's been pretty inactive over the offseason, but, you know, like we were saying earlier, Lucas and Forza, the undisputed champions of flat tracks, especially in Cup. It's like like, you know, how Hickory is great at short tracks in D2, you know, Forza is pretty great at everything, and Lucas is also great on these short tracks, and also just the amount of speed that he's had in the car today, Supreme has just taken out Ford.
Pit road is open.
Yeah. A lot of rookies. Gonna see if one of them could get their first top 3. It has been a dream race for Puig here. You know, he has been the laughing stock a little bit over the offseason due to his name, but you know, his incredible performance actually you've seen from him, especially this race. What is the 39 doing?
Had a few cars stay out on that first lap of pit road being open. 15 of Ariel, 24 of Ford, 97 of
21.
Logan, and 31 of Lucas. I mean, sorry, Zach.
Zach. Lucas? Where'd you get Lucas from?
Same team.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's a new season. It's been a while.
Yeah, I get it. I get.
I'm gonna use that excuse until like the last race.
You use that excuse until the playoffs. New season.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a new season. It's a new race. I've been waiting a week for this.
Who are you again? I forgot. It's been a week.
Is the dimensions kicking in? Bonk over here.
17 guys. All right.
Clyde's.
Looks like we're going green this time. So race laps need to be. Let's see what four. Actually, I think that might be right. Actually, we'll see.
Someone's spinning.
All right.
97. I think.
To the choose in overtime. Russell all the way to the front row on the high side. Ariel on the inside. Ford behind him, alongside the 39 of Puig. Forza on the bottom, and
In
I
comes
think
the pace
David's
car a
next on
little
the
bit late.
outside.
3 wide already. We go into turn 1.
Wow.
Ooh, contact with everyone. Almost there goes around. Goes. Oh my
goodness!
Whoa!
Russell on his side.
Russell almost out of the
Yeah,
track.
caution's
Caution is
gonna come out.
Oh my goodness me, Russell pulled a Casey Kane and he almost went over the fence and into the bushes. Oh my goodness. And that is 1 overtime down, it's gonna be 2.
4 wide coming off of turn 2. 4 wide anywhere at Stafford never really works, especially not with these cup cars. And my goodness, I mean,
You know, when we saw that car almost go halfway over the barriers, my jaw was basically on the floor. That was crazy. He pulled a Zane Smith and then paired it with a Casey Kane and almost took out some of the billboards we have back there.
yeah, wow.
And Lucas has turned.
Goodness gracious.
If this is anyone's first time watching,
It's not
this
always
league,
like this.
It's not always like this. Please
Rarely
trust
like
us, this is
this.
the best league. And around goes the 97. What is happening?
It's the
I
clash, baby.
swear, if the 15 just takes everyone out.
Pit road is open. Once again. Will we see the checkered flag this time? Will we see the white flag this
Probably
time?
not.
Supreme and
This
Kane
is
on the
like-
pit road. as well as Kirby.
Yes. There goes. There's so much smoke. I can't see anything from up here.
Kirby, Logan, Frost, and Balls also on the pit road. And Frost's gonna get turned into his pit, or trying to get into his pit box and have to back up. But he's able to find his way in there. Logan,
I like
perpendicular fueling in his box.
Yeah.
And Russell also with the penalty.
Here comes the 15 into pit road, and ooh, that Zach is. So, getting word, there's a possibility that Zach in the 31 car has also suffered a DNF, much like one, but we have not seen yet if he's not able to get his car back on track. Geometry dash reference. And
Oh my god.
he might not be able to finish this race. I'm sorry.
My god.
Use your lane
Alright.
wisely.
Looks like we're going green.
Some of our officials attempting to be Shakespeare, and 41 will be the first of all. What in the world? Oh no, the laps.
All right, coming to
Here we go.
our second overtime attempt. Forza and
Oof,
Supreme
escape
once
for the
again the
first
front
time in the
row.
race
Let's
car.
see if these, and Lucas just behind them. Let's see if these two or these three can put on another show like we saw earlier. Green flag back out. 2 laps to go.
Oh, Ticker says otherwise. Around goes the 39
It's 2 to
in the
go.
background. It's 2 to go. Don't trust the ticker.
Don't listen to the ticker. Supreme and Forza side by side into turn 3. They're wrecking in the back.
Falls are gonna sweep.
Coming to the
31 has
white flag.
DNF. Gonna be white flag. Oh, Round
no!
goes
Supreme turns Forza.
everyone. Supreme, huge crash, and here comes the 41. For the first time in Season 10, we are crowning someone in victory lane. The 41 of Supreme. After retirement, he takes it home, crosses the line. The 41 of Supreme wins the Exxon Mobil Clash at Stafford.
Wow.
What a race that was.
What a finish.
Also,
What a finish.
Finally coming up in third. And Supreme, I can already hear General Chat screaming
Goodness
about this.
gracious.
That could have been a bit of a dirty move. My goodness.
Here's another look at the final move right here. Coming through.
I don't want to see that,
Coming
really.
through turns 3 and 4. Down to the front straightaway. To the white flag. Forza throws the block. Supreme tries to get back to the outside. Forza blocks
What are we
again.
doing?
And Supreme, not lifting on the white flag, turns the 47 around and continues on driving into the sunset and seeking the checkered flag here at Stafford.
We are never racing here again.
And what a finish to the Exxon Mobil Clash. My goodness, ladies and gentlemen. Supreme, your victor. After going winless last season, kicks off Season 10 with a win in the Clash. Didn't get it done in the cleanliest way, but he got it done regardless. First car to see the checkered flag.
That's why people...
Wow.
For everyone watching, we are so sorry.
It's never like this, but it's the Clash. We had to have some fun.
And this is why everyone hates Supreme. No, I'm kidding.
Is that Supreme? It's not Supreme. Where is Supreme?
Oh yeah, the Clash next year is gonna be at Monaco.
Yeah, right.
Knowing NAPA executives, probably. Supreme burns it down, unfortunately, and 41. Just all jokes. Congratulations to Supreme, even if it's not a points-paying race after retirement. Even still, 41 coming home with that win.
You're gonna burn it down here on the front stretch for all the Stafford fans that came out tonight, packed out the house, and they got a hell of a show, if you ask me. I mean,
Into the wall. Oh my goodness.
Had green flag runs, great racing all the way throughout, and then a wild finish. I don't know what more you can ask for from your short track racing.
Was it 9 cautions?
I believe somewhere around there. The ticker will say like 20, but that's
wow.
That's from people.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
okay, there he goes.
Oh.
And now Supreme will get to bring that number 41 Chevrolet to BGE victory lane here on the front stretch. And we'll grab him for an interview.
Who is dancing on top of the 41? Oh my god. Oh.
First start with late night racing ends up a win for Supreme. And now let's grab him for an interview.
You're not. This is R6, dude.
All right.
You want to R15 yourself? You can R15
right.
yourself.
Supreme.
Yeah, R15 yourself, pal.
Everybody shut up. Supreme back in victory lane after going winless last season. First start with late night racing ends up a win, whether it's the Clash or not. It feels good to be in victory lane, I'm sure. So first of all, congrats on the win. And what was going through your mind throughout the whole race, but especially that final overtime restart? You and Forza on the front row. We'd seen you two battle, cutthroat all race, and then we saw the contact on the white flag that solidified it. So tell me what was going through your head right there.
I was cutting it on that outside. I was like making that outside lane work for sure. Very surprising that I was able to. But I knew when Forza got out in front on that white, I was like, yeah, if I try he's gonna go a block, he's gonna brake check, he's gonna do all that, try to make sure he can keep that win. Cause like it's me, I'm definitely gonna bump him. I'm gonna bump him, but I was able to get on that inside with a better runoff, and just barely though, and he cleared himself. So yeah, unfortunate to have him spin out. But that's just short track racing.
No, it ain't. You don't think it is?
I mean, I gotta keep my PR good, bro. I gotta keep it good.
I don't know, dog.
But yeah. I don't know where he finished, but he'll probably win at some point this season. But yeah, I'm glad to be back in victory lane in this 41 with my new team, late night racing. We're gonna make them a dynasty, you heard. But yeah, thank you for having me here, and hopefully I can get another win in the regular season.
All right, well, got this part-time ride with late night racing to run the crown jewels. We got one of those next week, the Daytona 500. Yet to win it in your career, Supreme, but hopefully this is the momentum that you need to go get it done next weekend. So congrats on the win again, and we'll see you next weekend at Daytona.
Appreciate you, my favorite black man.
It's an honor. All right.
What about me?
Wait,
Who the hell even was that?
It's Nick. All right, next interview. Let's do. I don't remember who finished where. It was kind of a blur. I kind of blacked out. What if you Lucas next? Lucas had a great run. Donde está? Oh, here he is. Here on pit road, post clash at Stafford here with Lucas, driver of the number 27 Drone Strike Racing Ford Mustang. Lucas had a great run. We're there at the end, but unfortunately we saw the chaos on the final restart. Unfortunately, bit you in the worst way, and we're not able to capitalize on the speed that you had in this Ford Mustang. But regardless, very promising run to open up the season here, even if it's just a clash. All three Drone Strike Racing drivers present showed great speed. So, yeah, tell me what you take away from this one.
That finish was funny, but I mean, I'm not. At the same time, I'm not really happy about it because I think that was a cheap shot move by Forza, and especially got me. I'm annoyed as hell that he got me out of all people in that, and I just lost like second place because of it. But overall, we're definitely faster than him. I feel like I don't really care if I sound cocky about it, but we definitely were. We were catching up to him all day. So, I mean, it shows a lot, in my opinion. But at the same time, it's a clash. You know, there's not really anything on the line. Still sucks, so, you know, it would have started out, it would have been great, you know, like, starting off, like, with a win in the clash. Definitely could have done that. But other than that, yeah, also some little comments. Forza quit being washed slightly in terms of whatever the actual hell that was. 52, go to D2. I don't know what the hell you were doing, but that was like the worst master.
Oh,
We've lost him.
I guess he got kicked.
He's been kicked from the stage. Next.
All right, well, that was Lucas.
I don't think we want
Who
to
kicked
hear
him?
that rant though. I don't know. I'll check.
Whatever.
More than likely Forza.
Probably Forza. Whatever. Great run for Lucas. Showed great speed at Stafford.
Anyways.
Hopefully we'll see him next weekend for the Daytona 500. Next up, let's interview. We'll interview. We'll do David. Yeah, David's already up here. Here with the driver of the number 69 Honda Civic for Dynaco Racing Motorsports, David. Post Clash, any thoughts? Really quiet day for you, honestly. Didn't qualify too well and hung around right inside the top 10, just outside the top 5 for most of the night. So, yeah, tell me how the night went for you, and tell me what you're looking forward to for the rest of the season.
I mean, the car was okay. I wasn't able to learn the line as we were able to go through, but like you mentioned, it's the Clash. We're not trying to. I don't think the field was taking it seriously, including me. I was
not
trying to get through, just get a bit of extra practice time with the car. Definitely a lot we learned from tonight. I think really we're all just preparing for qualifying the duels coming up this week for the 500. Just trying to even make that prestigious event. It will be an honor too, and yeah, I think that's about it. Just not really the best race, but again, it is what it is. I'm not gonna get upset over it.
Yeah, I like what you said about the more practice in the car. I think that's one of the biggest goals for the Clash. It's really just a big test session for all the new drivers and the new stuff coming for the season, including the broadcast. I know I was testing some stuff and working some stuff out, so yeah, I'm glad you at least took it as that, but I'm glad it was also fun, and so yeah, not the best run, but it is just the Clash, so I'm sure you and Dynaco Racing Motorsports will bring it for Daytona and the rest of the season.
See you then.
All right. Next up, we'll talk to Warzen next. Talk to one of our rookies. Here on pit road, post Clash with the driver of the number 40 Late Night Racing Chevrolet, Warzen. First, NAPA Auto Parts Cup Series start for you, Warzen, tonight. Probably didn't leave the best impression, but it was just the Clash, as I keep saying.
I think I would have rather tried to shove a cactus straight up my rectum than do that again.
All right, well,
yeah, that was
enough interview.
Yeah, that was really what it was. 31, little bit of plowing through me. 99 was plowed through me too a little bit, but he apologized already. 27 was a little bit of an iffy on first time. Second time going through pits, I actually hit my box. And then third time I just blew right by it again because I lagged and then blew through it, got a drive through. It's definitely going to take getting used to in these cars. It was nice being out front, leading a couple laps, because everywhere else was straight pain to race at. If you were first or second, you were fine. If you were third down, it was you had to pray. Luckily, I had my man Henry in my ear the whole time, telling me what I was doing wrong. But you know, learn some of the rules, learn some of how the league runs as someone goes flying in the background and he has left the stratosphere.
Goodness.
Yeah, car broke with. I was lining up to do a comeback, and then my car decided to crap itself. That was fun. But yeah, we're gonna look to get back at Daytona. I need an intermediate. That's where I'll really start to show where I can actually do. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right, well, we got Daytona, and then we got Atlanta, the old Atlanta. So there's your intermediate. So
Oh, old man.
yeah. So first we'll get through the biggest race on the schedule, and then we'll see what you can really do, I guess. So, congrats on the first start, and hopefully we see you next weekend at Daytona.
Yeah. Thanks for having me on.
All right, next up we'll go one box over to Ford here. Ford had a very, very impressive run here, especially in stage 3 at Stafford. The car looked like it got better as the night went on. Saw you running inside the top 5, battling for positions up there, and then I believe you were set to finish right inside the top 5 before the first overtime caution. But tell me how the night went for you, and tell me what the outlook is on this 10th season.
Kind of a fever dream, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, it was fun, chaotic, and all over the place. Really, I don't know. Race kind of went by really fast. I think we had a really good speed from about halfway point on, like about right at lap 50 and on. We just got really fast, or not, I wouldn't say really fast, but quicker. Yeah, it was fun. I raced the 15 a lot. It was fun racing him. I really like, and props to you on this, I really like the difference in throttle control throughout the corner, mid-corner and exit and everything. Makes it a lot easier to kind of have your own line and change lines and all that. So that was fun. Hoping we'll have a good season. I think I have a lot more confidence in these new cars, especially after the tests we did in the off-season. So I'm just ready for Daytona.
All right, positive outlook for season 10 for the driver of the number 24, looking to break a 140 race winless streak. 143 on the dot. Thank you, Mirage, and hopefully you can get it done in the sport's biggest race. Ford, we'll see you next weekend at Daytona.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. Next up, we'll talk to Logan, and then that'll be our final interview for the night. If I can get out a free can. There you go. Russell is still in here. Sorry, I forgot he raced. I thought he was an official. All right, here with the 97 of Logan here on pit road, driver for NAPA Motorsports, new team to the league. Logan had an up and down run. We saw you at the front of the field a number of times. We saw you on your side once there off of turn 4, trying to pull a Lightning McQueen type move in the Lightning McQueen car, but showed solid pace throughout the night. And yeah, so tell me what you took away from the clash here tonight.
I tried. Wasn't the best, but we'll try to be better, at least. Not the best car. It was not even the mid. I was really bad, but we tried to get out there decent. One lap down. Got the pass. Didn't get my laps fixed. Third, because I got killed by Forza in turn 3 and 4. Could I stop being touched, please? Nice of you. And yeah, that's really it. And can we not?
So serious. Oh God.
All right. Well, overall, a good road for you, Logan. Where am I? I don't know. I wasn't looking at Roblox. Anyway, good run for Logan, and some solid momentum to bring with you into Daytona. We'll see you next weekend. All right, and now for our final interview. We got Russell, driver of the number 99 Bear Motorsports development car tonight. Russell once again back with Bear Motorsports, this time taking the development car for its first time around the track this season. So tell me how the car felt to you, and tell me what you took away from tonight, and what are your goals for this season, rather on the Brake Series side than the Cup Series. muted. I hope he knows that he's muted.
I wonder if he's doing.
I just realized. Thank you. I was speaking to Brickwall, but anyways, yeah, the car was all right, I guess, but in traffic, it was pretty much like it. We couldn't adjust to the traffic because of how many people were driving through us. So, well, it is a learning experience after all. So, yeah, but overall, I felt like I had some fun in this race, even though, you know, it was a bunch of like tight racing. But it is what it is. Hopefully, we can build on our short track dominance that we had last season sometimes. But yeah, overall, that was pretty much fun. And yeah, I can't wait to go take it home in Daytona next weekend.
All right, well, good luck for the rest of the season. Showed some great pace last season at the end of the Break Series season. And had a solid run here in the Cup Series as well tonight for the Clash. So, yeah, good run tonight. And hopefully we see you at Daytona.
Car's leaving.
As his car gets stolen.
Hey.
All right, that'll do it for our coverage of the Exxon Mobil Clash from Stafford Motor Speedway. Season 10 is underway. Hopefully you stick around with us for the entirety. We'll be back next weekend for the Ohio Edison 300 for the NAPA Break Series from Daytona and the Daytona 500. The NAPRA's biggest race, once again for the 10th edition, is back. And I'm excited. Hopefully we see you there. Hopefully you tune in. Should be a fun time. So with that, this is King and Mirage signing off. Hope everybody has a good night.